Okay. Checking. Yeah, we are live.
All right. How is the Zoom? How is the scaling of yourself? Good.
It's perfect. Perfect.
Perfect. All right. Okay. Well, usually when everything's working right, most people we just interviewees want to like take a picture and say that we're live and stuff.
Yeah,
Post it
I
on
will
the
do that. Absolutely. Wait, hold up.
yeah. All right.
Okay. The stereotypical thing you have to do these days.
Oh, one thing I forgot from last time. I gotta move the chat box. Let me just move. So your audio and visual is most important. That's the main thing here. I'm just gonna.
And it's good.
Yep, I just gotta tweak. It's just a little tweak. It's nothing on your end. It's just a little tweak on my end.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. Chat box.
Done with the story.
Cool. I want that.
Of my friend to come over.
Yeah.
I hope.
All right. I'm a big fan. Ayman Sheikh. Big fan. Thank you. All right. Why is it not letting me move the chat box over?
Actually.
Oh, I didn't. I locked it. That's why it won't let me move it. Because I clicked the lock button. When you click the lock button on the Streamlabs, you can't change anything anymore unless you re-unlock it.
You can't move it. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. As for let's see. Okay.
Right.
Your display.
Why is my internet not working?
Okay.
Can you
I think
see
we're
me?
good. Everything else is good. Oh, let me tweak this one other thing here. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm gonna zoom back into this full screen. Should be good to
Yummy.
go. All right.
I hope everything is good. Oh my god.
All right. While I'm doing this, any questions from the audience? I see some questions, some chats coming in.
Why can't I see stream? Okay. Well, so I hope like everything is good.
Yeah. Should be.
Okay. Come on. Okay, yeah. This looks good.
All right. Yep. And I always have. I do not. I forgot to hook up my whatchamacallit, my second screen. So usually I'd have that monitoring. So on my phone, I actually have my YouTube on the phone. I can actually have the stream making sure that it's still there. So yeah.
My video and audio aren't synced. Oh, really?
Um. sometimes I mean sometimes there's a delay. I mean that's just a live stream thing. Like it's not always going to be synced. It might sync and might sync back in and out. But it should be good now.
It
Okay.
might be like a 20 or 10 millisecond delay, if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, because on the stream, there are choices. You can do like normal, you can do like ultra low, and so the best way to avoid delays and stuff
Oh,
is to do it on that ultra low. That's actually what I've always done for my streams. So like even like when I do like my
yeah,
chill
yeah,
streams and my whatchamacallit, my like judge streams where I have like the Google Sheets or whatever. Yeah,
yeah.
cool. All right. All right. So the questions, I usually have like my sequence of stuff. I'm looking at so good when I decided to interview Yash. Well, we're gonna figure out why that is. Okay.
Let's go.
Cool headphone, Yash. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Oh, I recently bought them. This is my inspiration for these headphones. I asked him like, which is the good headphone should I buy? He said like I should go for Sennheiser, and I was like, okay, Sennheiser it is.
Yeah, there's so many what was I gonna say? There's so much technology out there. There's so many different types of headphones. MB14
I know.
said a long time ago in his loop tutorials, which by the way, I wonder if he's gonna
Hmm?
do a season two. I mean, it was all produced through Swiss, but in season one of the it's like one of the very first ones, like unboxing, said how with
Uh,
headphones you want like you don't need the super fancy ones as long as it like yours and mine like they're he was saying how like you have to be thick enough you can actually hear all the frequencies
yeah,
and it's one exception
yeah.
is this French Sorrow guy who goes on to GBB 2017 and 2019 or
Just earphones. Oh my god.
somehow all the frequencies still mix somehow.
I don't know how he like looped the craziest round of like 2017, 18, 19. I don't know the whole looping career with just headphones. Oh my god, that's like unbelievable. I can't do that to be honest because like earphones in here they have like too much lows and the bass frequencies. Your mix gets really shit. To be honest, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I decided some other podcasters loopers they actually took that idea from them. I made my own little custom.
I know. I've been watching your streams, Mills. I know everything.
Yeah, Josho has yeah, yeah, yeah. He does that, and then
Yeah.
Guru has great job, excellent, and he does like the one shot of the
Yeah.
excellent, good job, great
Oh,
job,
okay.
and then
Yeah.
Sonic must have gotten permission from Swiss to use their one of their like official I'm gonna call it official crowd applauses. Like the
Mhm.
same thing that it's the same soundbite sample that well, I almost called him Swiss Jackson. Scott Jackson.
Yeah. I know he uses that most of the times. Like even in the 5v5 league,
Yeah,
I
Sonic.
heard him using.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yep. Got some EQs on. Same thing EQ that you're using. You sound great. I love for you that I don't have to. I barely had to boost you at all on my end. That's great, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
because even when I do like when I sing or something on my loop, I always have my EQ full high or boosted, whatever. That my the mix and my voice should be like perfectly balanced. That's why. That's why I keep this for talking and like singing and stuff. I
Yeah,
like
I
this.
mean, I do. Yeah, I mean, usually I mean, I have separate EQs and even some filters. But yeah,
Huh?
I think for me, like with my little input thing, I generally try to keep it down as much as possible. One reason why is because I have a loud
Hmm?
household. So
Yeah.
if I have it too much, it's
No,
going to
I
pick up
know.
my dog's barking.
Yeah. When my dogs are barking, I hope this doesn't pick that up.
Nope.
Okay.
That's one more thing you and I
Okay,
have in
that's good.
common. And then another
I
thing,
have three dogs.
when I was like for the few times I've been gracious to actually have an open mic, like a live stage setup to actually practice that.
Oh
Everything,
yeah.
all the levels, or like that input thing should be very down as well. So I think to myself, if you're trying to practice ultimately for live sound, why not just practice
Yeah.
having your IFX A and B or something with some EQ boost? You know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, okay.
Because
Uh,
like if you have a lot of input, you'll get a lot of feedback on your mic, and then like things go messed up. Like if you remember, it happened with Shin, I guess. In
oh yeah,
I guess it
Sin
was
in
German.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, especially because
He was doing the grand delay stuff,
yeah,
and yeah, it was like a lot of feedback.
Beatness yeah, Beatness had he kind of had some feedback issues when he did his second round versus So. Um, yeah, like a lot of
Yeah,
that grand delay can be on a stage. Grand delay, like it's crazy.
it's like very tricky to be honest.
Like I would like
Too.
usually if it's through a video, I would like the it would just be so close. But
Yeah.
I honestly would. Um, yeah, that's what I would do. How much does Yash loop in a day? Well, you know what? Since I'm reading it, why don't you go ahead? Answer the question.
Okay. Well, it depends, but like, I'm mostly looping the whole day because if I made a routine something, I just I just sit around and I just keep doing that routine, and every hour I'm getting new ideas for that routine, and it gets better and better and better. So like, yeah, that's why I just loop around. I don't know if I guess for 6 or 8 hours in total a day. Yeah, yeah.
Eight
I mean, not continuously, but
hours?
like in breaks.
Yeah, 8
Love looping.
hours.
I love looping.
Like, do you? Yeah, I can tell that. And it shows. Like, do you have school or a job or? I mean, that's crazy. 8 hours
Oh,
throughout a day.
I am okay. Don't judge me in this, Mills, but yeah, I have like college. I'm in college, but my college is like closed and classes are not
Oh
going
yeah,
on for
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So that I'm taking full advantage of that, and I'm just like looping all the time
Okay.
because loops make me happy.
Yeah, I great. Yeah, I mean, I so we're kind of in the same boat. I mean, I don't practice this that much, but my I've been a school teacher and similar to you, my students are out for the summer over here.
Hmm.
Um, so that's why I decided to that since season one interview concept thing last summer was good, and my availability and other people's availability was generally good. That's why I figured why not do a season two,
Yeah,
and and then I reached out to you and other people, and here we are.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, looping making people feel good. I think I want to do. I have some like tutorial ideas. I haven't made an edited tutorial video with like the Final Cut Pro stuff in a
yes.
while. I haven't done it, and so that's actually one of them that I want to do. One is about like if things are too loud, which is like a which
Huh?
if something is too loud, then that's a big thing. Another thing is level. I still teach special needs, so I want to do. I've already kind of shown people some stuff, but I want to kind of bring it together of like how someone if they can just aw, you can easily turn that into a robot
Yeah,
easily, and then
yeah,
just and
yeah.
then whatever. or if someone can
Oh yes.
you got your grand delay and your pan delay bases right there. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know, I know, I know.
yeah. So
I guess the last tutorial I saw of yours was I guess it was about the synth.
oh the
Uh
synth one. Oh wow, that was a long time ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
I watched like your I guess I watched all your tutorials like
Oh
the
thanks.
flanger, grand delay, and yeah, I've been your old follower to be honest.
Yeah.
I won't lie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Your
boy.
video like about like connecting stuff. That's like
I was not
I think
expecting that
the
video
basic loop
to
setup.
I was not expecting the
I
views
know.
on that video to pop off like that. Not at all. At all. At all. At all. Because
That's
I'm
like really helpful to be honest. I won't lie.
but how did the algorithm pick that up though? I don't even know. Like I guess a lot of people
Because
might
you are gaining a lot of views from that. Because like the new people, the people who are like
yeah.
just bought loop and they are like
Yeah.
searching for tutorials how to set up this and that, and you have like everything over there. So like yeah, that's why.
Isn't it I mean it's weird cuz like let's say it was Brez making tutorials or
Uh huh.
Swiss making tutorials. Naturally the algorithm
Yeah.
would pick up on that.
It's
And
them.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but for someone who like my average view count on a video is like I don't know 100, 200, then for that one video
Mhm.
alone to go way past that, that's what I'm still trying to figure that one out.
It will
I
keep
don't know.
increasing actually. I won't lie. It will keep increasing day by day.
Yeah,
That
thanks.
view count. That
Yeah,
video
but
because
anyway,
that's like a good video to be honest.
thanks. Yeah, it's just a lot of some of those old things. Um, some of the technology, like some of the skills and stuff have changed. So on the effort that particular video, I modeled how to do it on an old Dell Windows PC. But I'm glad that the Discord website, like the overall, going
Mhm.
into your settings and like how to like what's your in, what's your out and stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
Clearly, I guess it must be some of that stuff must still be the same. People can still follow along with that.
yeah.
Um, the loop station itself hasn't had a big update since 2016, and even then, that wasn't even like system stuff. That was just like adding TFX or whatever. I don't know, but
I
anyway,
know.
yeah, tutorials. My two recent ones. There was the vocal disc. I did a vocal disc one where I showed how a vocal disc can kind of be like filter.
Mhm.
Because like most people when they think of vocal disc, like
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be like a tone minus 40, minus 50 can sound like a nice little
Like a filter. Yeah. No.
um
Try that.
yeah. Oh, and I did tape echo one.
Oh yeah. You got the point. I won't lie.
The tape echo one. And that's funny because like when KBA did his hallucinate GBB one, that was funny.
Yeah, I know.
Who did tape echo first, man?
It was Milz. Musician.
Mills 505. I will not lose because I am a disciple of Mills.
Stifle. 505. That round was sick. I remember that.
Biscuit, it started like that's actually not how the whole Biscuit Mills thing started. Did you watch the Mad Mill 2 thing in
Yes.
December?
Yes. Against MH. Against MH, I guess. Even MH was like, Mills. Like that.
I've been feeling up and down cause Mills isn't by my side.
No, first time. Yeah, I know. I remember that. I
Uh,
started like MH was like the first one like
underdog.
that Malvin. Yeah, I was like MH. Oh my god, who is this guy? Insane. Those assigns. Like I was
Yeah.
so dumb to ask him that, are you using the second device to do that effects? 'Cause I didn't knew how he's doing the signs and
It
stuff.
was interesting because
Later I figured out on my own
yeah,
signs.
MH might be doing a season 2 follow up. Season 1, he was on season 1 when on my season 1 when he only had like 39 followers. But even then, he was already trying to do crazy assigned stuff.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if you knew. Did you submit a thing for the blip challenge? There's a company in like Romania.
No,
They're
I
called
no.
yeah. It was by Sam Perry. Or no, he was one of the main judges, and it was from and
Okay.
so people like international loopers like Matei, Jimmy, and all them. Uh,
Mhm.
they submitted a wild card thing for it, and
Okay.
MH at only like 7 months experience or 8 months experience beat everyone.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so that was before he
He's
even and that was only in like
guess he's the fastest looper to grow. Like it's been like his like
he
almost like
must be. I don't know.
1.5.
Like
Been
crazy.
like 1.5 or 1.6 years for him looping, and he's already in GBB, KBB. I mean, like all the big stages.
Yeah. He started on New Year's Day 2020. that
Oh,
that's when he
okay.
unboxed his 505. So
Okay. Yeah.
it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah. Um
I've been looping for like I guess 1 year and 3 months.
nice. Nice. Yeah, man. You're and we're going to talk about more of that. All right, so that turned out really fun. We kind of went out of order in sequence, but hey, everyone's enjoying it.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
All right. I like the vibe around Milz and Yash. Good. I do too.
Mhm.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, and that's the cool thing. I'm glad I finally figured out live streaming, despite all the tech difficulties.
Yeah, I know.
That's why we started the stream
I
late.
know,
But hey, I
man.
mean, we're still doing good here. Um, yeah, and like we can actually interact with the people in the chat. That's always
Exactly.
yeah, that's always
It's a
great.
good point.
Yeah, yeah. Um, okay, so a non beatbox background about yourself. So, for example, when I looked on your Instagram, there
Mhm.
is Napur, the place in India. For first looper, first beatboxer from there. Is that part of India?
Yeah, it's not a poor place to be honest. It's like
No, no, no,
it's
no, no.
like the
I'm saying
middle
it
of.
was called Napur. I wasn't saying it was poor.
Oh, Nagpur. I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
My
I wasn't
bad.
saying it was
It's
you're poor.
yeah.
Yeah. Bad way to start off an
Yeah.
interview. I'm just
Sorry,
kidding.
my bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You thought I was like
It's like
insulting you or whatever.
no. It's like Nagpur. Yeah, it's okay. I get that.
Nagpur.
Yeah. So yeah. So started like this looping stuff started around like 2 years ago when I saw Rhythmine.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? The round against so the still
Oh,
round
it
he
was the
did.
still Dre. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, I got to do it. Wait, I have it
Even
on
I
here.
have.
I'll race you to it. Slow gear. Slow gear.
slow. All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that I used slow gear towards the end. I know. Sorry, you got me
Yeah, I like
excited.
that. Slogers. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm back on like normal.
I like that cover so much. Oh yeah. The
Normal.
nice sound.
Technically, I did it. I mixed it with another Dr. Dre thing, but I kind of made it unlisted
Oh
on
yeah.
YouTube because there was some cleanliness stuff that I wasn't happy with. But anyway, you mentioned Still Dre, and I just show you my TFX slow gear of the rising.
Yeah.
It rises
I love Sloger. It's like a good but very underrated filter, if I'm not wrong.
because
One
like
uses.
there's some things in there. There's some things that like I feel like there's some effects in there I don't like. They have a lot of parameters, but it seems like realistically, there's only
Yeah.
like for example, like filter is the extreme opposite. With all of the extra parameters in there, you can actually hear all the differences
Mhm.
in the ways that it's
Differences.
actually effective. Whereas like slow gear,
Yeah.
some people are starting to find the isolator to do bigger things with that.
Yeah, fun fact. Isolator was the first effect I mastered actually.
Damn.
Before I knew like okay, I'll come on that later.
Okay.
Just move. Yeah. Woo!
Cool. All right. Your turn for Steel.
Should I do still? That version?
Yeah, like just for a pre-record.
Okay.
Unless you want to do the
My-
full
my
thing,
voice
you don't
will
have to.
No, I won't. I don't remember actually.
Yeah. I don't either. That's why I just hit the all start stop. Lazy. I'm still lazy. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yo. Let's do this. Still.
Still.
Okay. Yeah, back. All right. Let's get the good audio. Okay, yeah. That was like the bad version of it because I've done that. Like I started looping. So like yeah. Now my drums are way better. If you know.
Yeah, I mean, as the same thing too. Like I could go back and like show you some of the old stuff that it's the same thing. It's like you go back and like you can see how far you've come. You know, whether it's on drums or whether it's on singing and pitch or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Like
yeah. So
those drums and like
Mhm.
these ones, they have like a lot of different like. So like these are like much more clear from that. So like
nice. Yeah. So you said like Rhythm Mine, the Still Dre. That was one of your favorite.
okay, sorry, fine. Again, we went like
Yeah.
there. Yeah, sorry.
Still.
Like I was like, Mine. I saw Mine. I was like, what is this? I searched on Google, what is that machine they are doing on just like loop station? I was like, how much does it cost? Like $500. I was like, oh, that's a lot. I was like, okay, I must start beatboxing first. I started beatboxing, and t- I started getting a lot of interest. I met my friend. He's a good friend of mine now. We coincidentally met in college. He started beatboxing a month ago, and I was just starting it. So we started together, and now we are at a good level. He's not a looper yet. Like, yeah, he's a good beatboxer. Shout out to Zed. Yeah,
Hey.
okay. And so then I told my mom that, Mom, I want this thing. I'm very much interested. So she was like, okay, are you sure you want this? Do something. Like, I'll try my best. So it's a big shout out to my mom. She was like so kind to like, get that thing for me. And this loop station, I bought this from America, to be honest. My sister brought this. She was coming from America to India. So yeah, and I worked really hard, to be honest, on my own. I no tutorials, to be honest. Um, I I just watched this tutorials of like Vision, you know.
Oh yeah, sick tutorials. Yeah.
Yes. So he helped me just with the sounds, like panning delay does this, grand delay does this, and this is the good basic EQ or something. And I tweaked a lot myself, like because I wasn't having good knowledge of EQ also, like what is low, mid, and that. And slowly, I kept like, the stepping stone thing, and I thought like, okay, I'm doing good in this. So and after some months, I asked my mom, I need a second device. She was like, are you sure about this? I
Have you
was like,
mastered the
yeah,
first one yet?
need that. Um,
No, I'm
kind
just
of.
no, I'm just
Not,
kidding.
but not exactly. No, no. I'll be honest. Not exactly, but like yes, good enough. So then I bought the second device, and this device is like good enough for me to make good stuff. So yeah, that's how I entered the looping stuff.
Nice.
I
So so
enjoyed this journey.
nice.
Like that, it's been like a 6 months or like not six. Also, I guess it's been like 8 months of total grinding, like loop station only. Like I've been like sitting like whole day, night. Like I used to like not sleep the whole night and just sit on loop station, try to do stuff,
Jeez. All
try to make
nighters.
something good.
Wow.
I used to sit like an owl, just like loop. And then I was like, yeah, I'm doing good and I need to go grow more in this. Yeah. That's how I ended up like looping so much.
All right. So back up. You're in college. You're currently on a break. So, what are you? What are you majoring in, or what are you about to do? Are you interning? Um, where where like the loop is kind of like on your side for right now.
Guess it's just the loop for now. I'm just focusing on my loops a lot because I feel the level like it's like going insanely high. Like the other people like recently oxygenic
Crazy.
and other people they are like I don't know. I don't compare them to myself because I stand nowhere. Actually, to be honest, I was like I need to grind more. This is not something I'm demotivated. Like it motivates me more to do looping and make better stuff. So now I'm just focusing on my loops, my like life for now. I'm just chilling and just looping for now.
Nice. All right. Okay. All right. Chat has 8 people. Record of has 10.
Oh,
If we can get up to 10, we're so close. Hello
my mom
everybody.
is my mom was in the chat. I had my
Aww.
mom.
Yeah. Nice.
He's really proud. Yes, my son is the
Oh.
first looper of Nagpur.
All right. So Rhythm Mind. Okay, you talked about like Rhythm Mind and getting the device. What about the solo beatboxing? Did you kind of were you kind of like a lot of loopers that just kind of did the beatboxing part at the same time of the loop? Um, or
Um, I guess I did beatboxing for like 10 or 11 months, like only beatboxing, the solos. I did like was like very mad behind solos also because I love like doing sounds and stuff like the crazy sounds, vibration bass and this and that. So I learned a lot in solos, and because for looping you need good solos too because your drums and stuff should be like good enough. So I focused on my solos a lot, um, because I realized loopers do the side kick, the and I
yeah,
didn't knew how to do that.
I'm horrible at
So
that.
it's like I was focusing more on solos first, so that I should have a basic ground, and then I can like on looping. Like, yeah, I did solos also. I did some open mics as well.
Great.
Uh, the solos because like sometimes I feel like making the loop in there and connecting and stuff like that takes a lot of pain and
Yeah, I think that was like one of the
yeah,
reasons why solo beatboxing was kind of invented. Like it's just so much easier. Like if plugging this in
yeah,
and plugging that in and like all this stuff, it's like here, just
yeah,
like bro, just like give me a mic, l- let me let
yeah,
me beatbox, let me hum and make drums at the same time. Just like
exactly.
I mean like Razel still does to this day. Like
Oh
back when
yeah.
like back when he did it, like pretty much nobody else did it. Um,
Huh?
if your mother only knew, and then from after that, then like now a bunch of other people
Yeah.
are making like super
Mhm.
musical lyrical stuff with it. Um, yeah. Um, what is your involvement in? Are you much involved in the Indian beatbox community, even like the loop community, or would you say for right now it's just kind of like international networking and just kind of by yourself?
Okay. Nice. Now I'll rant about some stuff.
Okay.
So, when I started looping, I guess before like 10 months, when I started beatboxing, solo beatboxing. That time, the BBX India was like rising up and had a lot of good growth. So I was like, okay, nice. They have good growth and stuff. So me and my friends, my two, three friends, we used to like do tag team stuff or something like that. And we used to make videos and tag them so that we can get shout outs. So we never got one. I was like, okay, we're like on the beginner level or we are just starting and because we're like, okay, let's ignore this. Then I bought the loop. And after 1 month, I bought the loop. I made a routine, the first routine of mine, and gave them a shout out. Just shout out to BBX India and stuff. But still, I tagged them on my post. I tagged them on my stories, but I didn't got any reply from them. No, they weren't reposting my stuff. They were posting some other stuff, like even people. So I was like, okay, might be this time. Then I kept doing that, but I wasn't getting what I needed from them, the support, a basic thing. So then I left hopes, and then I came to the like the international side. Like there I got really good
Would you say
response. Like
like kind of
people there,
Discord, like international like Discord,
yeah,
just basically like
the Discord, yeah, yeah,
finding someone from like somewhere in Europe or America like that?
exactly, exactly, exactly. Earlier, I guess when I started looping, there was this guy from Iran, Iraq, sorry, Iraq, yeah. Um, was the first friend of mine to help me on loops, like a little bit. He used to do tutorials also on like his YouTube channel. He was like
What's his
very
name?
small YouTuber.
Maybe I probably learned from him too back in the days.
His name was Zaire Loops.
Okay.
Uh,
Would you
he
type that in
used to
chat
do a lot of covers. Okay, yeah.
in the
He used
YouTube
to do a lot of covers.
YouTube chat?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Great.
Wait. Was there? Yeah. So he used to do a lot of covers. Like all the Rhythmine, Sorrow, stuff. He was pretty good at it. So I asked him. He was like my first friend to motivate me for this, because I was like feeling a little bit pushed out because the BBX India stuff. I wasn't getting the support. So yes. Later on, I came to the international Discord side, and then slowly, I guess Clockworks, he
Hey.
messaged me and said like, "Hey, you are pretty good." Actually, I messaged him that when I bought the HXFX, I was like, "I don't know how to connect this. Can you please help me?" He was so kind. He was so kind. He was so generous. He was just like, "Okay, do this, buy this wire, this, and you are good." I was like, "Okay." Like Cryptic and Tricks and Works, they helped me a lot, like with this, like connecting and stuff. This is a big shout out to them for helping me. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Cryptic.
So
Oh, I was gonna say Cryptic. I think when am I interviewing him? In a few weeks. Uh, and then Clockworks. Clockworks and Tonker. I had some stream difficulties last week, so we're gonna do a take two of
I know, I know.
yeah for tomorrow, and
Okay.
then Antrix. Might be in season 2, but yeah. Would you say that you met a lot of them? Would you say like out of all the servers on Discord, I'm assuming you met them through some servers. Was it like Clip? Was it like Beatbox Community, or
Yeah,
just kind of mixture?
yeah. That's why. Like, when I was asking Clockworks, so then he helped me. Then I recently like did one video of mine. So I was like, Clockworks, can you just give me a review or feedback how it is? I just posted on Instagram. He was like, man, you're good. Your drums are good. You have a good this and that. I was like, okay. So he was like, if you don't mind, can you join our server, Clip server? I was like, why not? The Clip was like a good experience. Still, it is, and it helped me a lot. Actually, I won't lie. Clip was really helpful. Not
Yeah.
in like the deepest way, but like yeah, like it helped me do stuff. Like yeah.
Right. Yeah, their numbers are getting bigger. What was I gonna say? Some of their ideas, like that they had them before Swiss. So like the Loop 7 to Smoke thing, not just once but twice
Yeah.
now. Had a season 2 of that. Um,
Yes.
2v2 loops. Nobody's done that before. The 5v5 thing. I think Sensei.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was Sensei birthed that whole idea. Um, but
Say
yeah,
is
clip.
like
Yeah, clip.
good brain, big brain man.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you like for the future? Do you anticipate doing any other kind of categories, or do you anticipate just try to like staying on your own solo loop category stuff?
It's just the solo loop.
Nice. All right.
Loop is bay. There's nothing like better than loop. I don't know. Me.
What about tag team loop?
Oh, that is a good one. Yes. That I can do, because like some of I was the first one to buy in my city. Recently, other guy, he bought it group, and he asked me to like if I can teach him. So I was like teaching him on the basic level. So I am still teaching him. It's going pretty good, and I'm expecting my the friend Zed, which I told you, which we both started beatboxing together. He will be buying loops soon. I guess by the end of this year. I can do stuff with him, like the tag team stuff. So yes.
All right. Got some more questions in the chat.
Yeah.
And tag team boxing or ANS tag team beatboxing?
Answer. Okay, it's answer tag team beatboxing. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Okay. Is Beatbox India supporting you or will they? I think that was the next question.
Now, no.
Okay.
They will, like they might. I don't know about the future, but like till date, they haven't.
Okay. All right. That's the thing with like community. When someone says the beatbox community, there's so many other communities. You have like regional, local, but then you have but then the reality of the internet. For example, like the Clip Discord is its own community. Like Beatbox International is its own community, but like yeah, it's really interesting. Like when we use the word community, there's so many different ways to interpret that. Okay, next question: is there a community from your city? So getting really, really local.
Yes, I do have. We do have a community here. It has like around 34 or something people, but like
Cool.
only like 6 or 7 active people. It's like a good beatboxers. Good beatboxers. So we have a community and they're pretty good. Love them. They're my second family. Say that.
Nice. All right. Shows kind of frozen on your end, but we can still hear you though, right?
Oh,
Yep. Okay, we can hear you.
Should
Yep.
I like rejoin? Um, because even
Okay.
you are
Yeah,
frozen for me.
if you wanna rejoin the Zoom or and then I think
Okay.
I don't know if you're a host, or I'd have to let you back in there.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
Rejoin.
I see myself twice in the chat. Hi Milz. It's Milz. All right.
Okay.
I think you're coming back in
I'm
there.
here.
And all right, so yeah, the stream shows you coming on back in, and that'll be great. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay. ZZ says, our boy Yash in the house. Cool. All right. Okay. All right. So we're at the last point. Are there any more questions, comments, last shout outs? Drop a beat. Anything you want. Can you hear me? Yes.
Hello.
Oh, there we go.
Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Okay, I can
Okay,
hear you.
yeah, sorry.
Let me put you back on full screen here.
I don't know. I was having some internet issues. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. All right. Okay. So
Yeah, just one thing to mention, like like the basic music thing. which
Uh-huh.
I have, like the musical ideas. Um, I started playing this is called one Indian like instrument called tabla. If you know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So I started playing tabla and I gained a lot of like knowledge. I didn't realize back then. Now when I do the solos and the looping, even looping, all the timings and the metronome thing which plays keeps playing in your mind,
Yeah.
that that helps a lot.
Da diggity da
So
diggity da diggity da diggity da diggity da. Yep.
yeah. And fun fact, I learned the whole tabla on my own. I never took any classes while just watching and just like
Woohoo!
I used I used to just bang when I was like very young, very young. I used to just bang the tables and um,
Yeah.
everything. So my dad was like, okay, here is this tabla. You can do whatever you want. Do just bang this and not the like tables and stuff. Yes. So then that's how I started like with the music basically.
All
Then
right.
I was like,
All right. I've got a lot of questions. I love how I love how so many people are engaging in engaging in this back and forth. This is great.
yes, yes,
Um
yes.
have you and the community from your city participated or performed anywhere?
Yes. We had, I don't know if you know, but there was like this community union, something, some Discord server.
Okay.
Uh, they kept like battles of like all the communities from India, like this small communities. They kept a battle, so our community went there. It was like a community battle. It was not like a solo or something like that. So we went there and we won. That's like only was like the only thing we participated yet, because our community has been recently made and it's like very new, and because of this corona thing we didn't got much opportunities to go to stuff and around like around the city and perform, so that's why.
Okay. All right. Cool. I think your audio might have cut out when I was asking um any last shout outs, questions, comments, drop a beat pre-recorded if you want.
Hmm. um I won't actually, because I don't like the Discord audio, to be honest.
Okay.
If it would have been Ripcord, would have done that. This is like the biggest shout out my mom, doing everything for me,
Yeah, it's great.
and my friends, uh like M and Sheikh and Zed, like always being my left and right supporting hands, and they've been like keep motivating me to do stuff. Yeah, this is a shout out to them.
Nice. Okay. But
And big shout out to Milz
yeah.
for doing a lot of hard work these days, doing the judge stream, watching every wild card, doing so much, having small loopers and beatboxers who like come around, engage with you, engage with your audience. It's so kind, Mills. Like that's a really good job you're doing.
Thanks.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. I at the end of the day, when it comes to like the judge streams, I mean it's just my opinions. I try to compromise with what other people think. Um
Yeah.
at first I tried to do like I don't know. I think I've tweaked my judging category percent stuff like 5 times. Because I was thinking because
Mhm.
for example like stage presence and originality, I feel like those two compared to some of the other stuff is like the most subjective. I mean all of this category stuff is subjective, but I feel like some of those
Yeah.
things are just definitely more subjective. So I was thinking most recently that if it's more subjective, should it really be the same percentage weight as the things that are a little bit more objective? I mean, and that's
Right.
just That's just my opinion. Like I feel like, and let me clarify. It's not for the live event. In live event, I say this
Yeah.
in every interview.
Yes, I know.
So versus Beatness. Second round, so. Not the cleanest. 7 drops in 3 minutes, but the stage presence, the crowd. Look at the crowd,
Live,
boy.
you must know how,
Literally.
exactly. You must know how to control the crowd. If you control the crowd, you get like the 50 points plus.
Yeah, like that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. Like when I try to do one of my judge streams I think I want to eventually do is where I try to just show people how I go off of mostly instinct. Like I take notes. Like for me, I was gonna show people how if it's like a traditional 2 rounds, I go, you go, I go, you go. It would be like 50, like 50, maximum 50 for your first round, max 50 for mine, max 50 your second. So 50 plus 50 is 100. I guess I'm anal about 100 because it's percent. It's percent. So like, what did you get? 74 out of what? 74%. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, I got that.
But it's like, it's approximate though. So, like if I say a quick 20 out of 50, I'll write down a 20. If I think my second round was a bit better, maybe, I don't know, 35. 20, 35, 55. Let's see what the other person got. If it's above 55, boom. Like, it has to be quick. It's not like sitting down and judging a wild card video. That way you can sit and analyze and all that. But yeah, I'm glad when you said 50 points because, like, literally, I think the crowd control and a live battle would be like half of it, the full half alone, 50% for me.
I know.
Because like especially with how Beatness after he what does he call that 16-bit so dana 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 that crazy one.
Bit, yeah.
It kind of said something when that Beatness right after that just did this very na na, which was cool and it was clean, but it kind of fell because it was kind of anticlimactic after so was you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But if like those were
like for me, when you get the audience, when you get the crowd, when the judges they have a doubt like the crowd likes it. If I am choosing the other person, am I doing really good by doing that, or should I really go for the crowd? That's why like I think like crowd work is really important, like how Redmind does, so does. Yeah, like exactly. Just leaves the loops, come around. Yeah.
Connect divide.
Yeah. And then that's how it's supposed to be like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's interesting. Like
very
if you did some of these things as a wild card through a wild card judging lens, it could be completely flipped. But the whole point is like we keep doing all this internet stuff. But if the whole isn't ultimately the goal to be in real life, when you have the warmth of so okay, all right. Well, it has been a really good interview. I've been Milz 505, Milz musician, whatever you want to call me, and today we just got done. Today we just got done interviewing
Yash, Kiran.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess there's some other questions here. And try to interview Sorrow next. MB14. I did some really big names in season 1. I did Roxer Loops. That was intense. That was intense. Because for him, like we had to do almost up to 2 hours because he had so much.
My God.
Like he had to. Like he covered ground from like the late 1990s and then in like the 2000s alone before even getting to 2010. Like so Epos quitting participating, I mean, he might come back. But the thing is, like, is making wildcards all you want to, like, the only purpose of your music? Or at the end of the day, do you want to make yourself happy? Do you want to get into producing, like DOS stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, and like, those are all rhetorical questions. I can't, like, the way one person answers it is completely different. Okay,
Right.
so we are going to sign off, and I am going to
Yes.
end the stream. All right. Yeah.